What's up everyone? Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and its recent price action, along with some talk about news and fundamentals, and with a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. Before we begin, we'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone for their continued support, likes and subscribers, Patreon and YouTube members, and all your amazing comments and sharing. We appreciate you all so much at the channel, and we've been growing incredibly fast recently, so thank you to all of you. Our community has been growing amazingly well recently, and it's all down to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and turn on bell notifications as well. Also, if you're interested in even more info, we're offering Patreon and YouTube membership for coin calls, and also more in-depth research for altcoins with massive potential. All the links for that are in the description, and you can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. It's completely free, and you'll get all of our updates along with interesting community conversation and all kinds of other good stuff, so please just go and sign up to that. It's completely free. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. So as we can see, the price action for Bitcoin in the past few months has been fairly lackluster, as most people would agree. The price has been moving to the upside, but it appears as though it's been in an ascending triangle for some time. And this is obviously a bearish signal, for most people who know technical analysis. And the break to the downside did actually seem to be telegraphed even before there was FUD in the market. Bitcoin seemed to dump from its all-time high that it just made of around $65,000 because of the Bitcoin hash rate dump in China, which saw the hash rate drop by around 40% due to outages of energy there, which means that the price basically dumped, started going descending like this. It looked as though it was forming wedge from around the 65k mark all the way down to 60k, and everyone thought that this was just going to bounce back to the upside off this previous resistance and support at around 65.5k. But because of the FUD in the market, the price actually dropped substantially all the way down to around 52k in a massive slump. The price then recovered, but then there was secondary FUD in the market of Joe Biden announcing that there may be heightened capital gains taxes in the future. And this meant that all markets across the world, including stocks as well, and the cryptocurrency market, experienced a large pullback, where we saw this pullback all the way to around the 47.5k range for Bitcoin, and a drop of around 20k for Bitcoin in the space of a week was obviously quite a shock to everyone. But it's important to remember that Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency bull runs, 25% to 30% corrections are actually very common, and they're actually very necessary in order for us to keep up upwards price action. So it's important to remember that these kinds of corrections are totally normal, and it's very likely that Bitcoin is going to recover well. And it seems as though it's recovering from the double bottom that it formed at around this level. We've highlighted a key level of around 48k where the price bounced off twice with a nice double bottom. And then since then, the price action has been moving upwards in a much more healthy manner to continue the bull run. Currently, we're sitting at a price of around 56 to 57k, which is around a 50% upwards movement in this correction period. So the price came down from 65k all the way down to around 48k. And now the price seems to be around halfway between these 2 points, which signals that there may be a bull flag forming. Although it's not a very clean bull flag according to the chart. But as we can see, this kind of price action here may be what we're getting, and Bitcoin seems to be coiling to around the 50% mark from either of these 2 points at around 65k and 48k. And this could signal that we're about to see some more upwards price action. We actually outlined these lines on the chart, but we've outlined here at these support and resistances before we made this video yesterday. And the price action since then has actually been extremely adherent to the lines that we've created. I think I outlined these lines 2 days ago actually in preparation for this video. And since then there's been a correction in the market, with Bitcoin seeming as though it was going to run to the 60k to 61k mark. But it's actually corrected and retested due to this very large and suspicious candle that we're seeing right here. And this happened for XRP as well. And we were fairly concerned about market manipulation because, as you can see, this is obviously a huge instantaneous dump. And it seems as though institutions may have been trying to wick out many people and liquidate their positions so that they can buy back in at a cheaper price. Unfortunately, this is something that seems to happen in the cryptocurrency market quite a lot, and because there's not much regulation for market manipulation from institutions, it's very, very difficult for these things to be avoided. XRP also saw a massive dump in the space of seemingly 5 minutes, where the price fell from around 160 to I think around just over 140 before the price was brought back up, which was very suspicious, and it did scream of market manipulation in our opinion. But this is just something to be aware of. This is the kind of thing that can happen, so don't over leverage yourself if you're using leverage, because you may get wicked out if you're using leverage trading on Bybit, for example. But obviously, as we can see, it wicked down, and then the price since then has corrected back down and bounced perfectly off this line that we actually drew in a few days ago. It's bounced perfectly off this previous this local high here of around 55k, and we can imagine that the price action now will probably resume to the upside and follow this trend line that we're putting here. It seems likely that it'll probably run up again now and head into the 60k range in the next few days or so. And once that happens, the whole market will probably start running up as well. Bitcoin's looking very bullish right now, and as we can see, it's forming this inverse head and shoulders very, very nicely, and now it seems likely to us that it's most likely going to move to the upside again. As we can see, if it perfectly completed the head and shoulders, we'd be heading back up to the all-time high in short order, which would make it a perfectly executed move and position in terms of structure. It remains to be seen whether or not this will happen, because obviously, as we can tell, fundamentals affect Bitcoin maybe even more than most cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin tends to lead the market as well. There tends to be more FUD and uncertainty about Bitcoin and its price action, so it's very likely that Bitcoin could be affected by more FUD in the market. But from what we can tell from the technical analysis and also the recent correction, Bitcoin is looking very bullish, and it seems likely that it's going to continue to the upside. A short-term price target for Bitcoin, we definitely see it reaching 70k in the next few weeks. Once it pumps up again and retests the all-time high, we can imagine it'll probably run up, retest the all-time high, come back and back test this 61k level, move up again, break through this all-time high, and then head to 70k before pulling back, maybe retesting the previous all-time high of 65k, and then moving up again. We do see Bitcoin on this channel being well over 100k by the end of the bull run, probably closer to 200k as a conservative target. So that's our analysis for Bitcoin today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or you can sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're going to be offering a host of additional benefits, so please take advantage of that there. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by depositing $100 using the link in the description below. You can deposit the $100 and get the 2 free stocks and then take the money right back out. They're completely free, so there's no downside to doing this. Also, make sure to hit the like button, as it helps the channel out so much. So if you support the channel, please hit the like button now. It really does just take 2 seconds, and it really helps us out with the algorithm, so please just tap the like button. Currently, only around 10% of our viewers are subbed, and we'd love to see our community continue to grow more, so please hit the big red subscribe button as well. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well, where we're hoping to grow our valuable community as a useful resource for all. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.